Howdy, folks. Welcome to Get High and Preach, the D Entertainment Channel. I'm your host, Saul Kohanim. We will be discussing today this will be a compilation of the videos that I made that there's no beating around the bush. I'm trying to convict my brothers and sisters and people that are tired of human rights abuses and murder and imprisonments, and it's to the point where there's no reason to hide it anymore. There's just no reason to pretend. It's out there all over the world. It's going on. Our country is heading right for it because it's a model that's working. And our country isn't doing anything about it. And we are not fighting it the way that we should. You know how we could? We don't have to go into the streets and burn stuff and break people's windows and stop buses from running. We can stop buying their trash. Let me think of what I bought from China today. Just today. Maybe a box of sweetener. I don't know where that came from. But chances are that I bought something today from a country who is blatantly murdering Christians, Muslims, whatever, Sikh. We are buying these products from these nations that have no problem with public execution of women who were caught in a car with their second cousin. Okay, the gang rape and execution. That it's okay to marry 8-year-old girls. Why, brothers and sisters, why are we paying? Because that man's attorneys, there was a little girl, look it up, 8 years old, her husband's 58. She wanted to divorce him, well, because he's 58. You know, the court denied the divorce. 58 on an 8-year-old. And we gave them the money to defend him in court. We somehow, one of your pennies that you paid trickled down to that court. The videos where I make no sense whatsoever, talking about taxes that pay for abortion, that pay for public executions, that pay for the murder of our brethren. Do you know how much of your money went to Iran already? China, well, we owe China gazillions. Malaysia, Ukraine. We just hand out money like it's nothing, but don't demand anything in return, which the only thing that we should demand is the right of the people to choose to do as they wish. Of course, you already know there's going to be consequences for your actions. You can do whatever you want, but you have to pay the price. Okay? I live by the code. You know, you do whatever you want to do as long as it doesn't affect me, and that doesn't work very well. But I try to live by that. I've been in situations before where I did open my mouth, and it was a horrible, horrible mistake. And trust me, if you're thinking about some. All you're going to do is get a gold star on your folder and a pat on the back, and then a stick in the butt. So, my point is this today: that you glory in paying your taxes. You glory in, where the word says, Jesus said to obey the local laws and to pay your taxes and, all that. But we completely and utterly destroy the scriptures where we are told to, you got to celebrate the Sabbath forever. Okay? But we turn the Sabbath from, the traditional Hebrew, what God told us to do Friday night, Saturday night, and turned it into some filthy garbage on Sunday that everybody venerates. Like, it's a big deal if your store is closed on Sunday. Like, I won't do business on Sunday because look, it's not the Sabbath. It's nothing but a Catholic rule. You are still under the authority of the Catholic Church, no matter who you call yourself or what you, or how far you say you distance yourself from. We are all still under their authority. Unfortunately, our government goes to them for permission to do certain things. They venerate the Pope. Come on, man. An evangelical Christian. If I got to sit down with the Pope, I would talk to him about the real Jesus Christ, about where he's going, because it certainly isn't up. Don't think for a second that you can worship Mary and Peter, Paul, and whoever else, other whatever white people statues that you got on your lawn or whatever. That white lady that you got out there on your lawn. They can't save you. Okay? Because men died once and then cometh the judgment. Alright, let me see something here real quick. This is our number one.
This is what happens when you do journalism in Xinjiang.
Ally, let's see if we have enough time.
Things have gotten tougher and tougher for foreign journalists on all types of different stories. Xinjiang say they don't know anything about the harassment we faced, but said Xinjiang is, quote, open and hospitable. The constant tales, the constant harassment, the constant delays, they're more than just inconvenient. They are specific tactics China's government has employed for a long time to prevent journalists from doing their jobs. But in the last few years, there is broad agreement in the foreign journalism community here that it's gotten worse, nowhere more so than Xinjiang. The end result is that it's nearly impossible to freely report on the hundreds of thousands of people that are likely languishing in camps right now. And that means that the rest of the world can't really see what's going on there. This is one of the biggest human rights stories on Earth. And as we saw firsthand, China is actively trying to cover it up.
All right, so what extraordinary... My point is simple, okay? We could absolutely, positively make that stop. You realize this, right? Do you know how? Stop buying the garbage for one day. I saw so many of my brothers and sisters out there Friday night running in and out of those stores over there at the mall. And everybody's smiling, everybody's happy, everybody's spending money. But not everybody was happy. Not everybody was reveling in their ability to make purchases. I don't understand why this is so hard to see. This can't be one person, man. This can't be one person refusing to go into the dollar store to buy that. You know, they got locks there that are $1 that aren't worth much, but it works in a pinch. So, do you know how we tell them to stop with this nonsense? 2.5 million people. And the same Muslims, but if you're a Christian in China, you might as well hang up. Because that is she Mao Intowa Mao Intowa Mao Intowa. Look, it's messed up. Okay? These aren't the only countries that this is going on in, but our number one retailer being Saudi Arabia, and responsible for the death of thousands, not just Christians, but yes, thousands of Christians. But we just sent gazillions of dollars worth of equipment and soldiers over there because there's some war brewing with Iran or whoever, and I don't know what issues they're having now, but we're there, ready to go. So I guess we're waiting for some stupid provocation from Iran, and then the go-ahead green is already there. I'm just hoping that, not hoping, but knowing and hoping are two different things. Like, I know that one of these stupid little things that's going to happen is going to start the Third World War. I know that the problems I showed you this morning in the Wall Street Journal from the 27th, I believe, that the surveillance system that they designed is absolutely, positively. If I had time, I could read the whole article to you. But it will trace you. It will follow you. U.S. companies prop up China's surveillance network. Easily enough said. That's from, you should read that online. Read this article from the Wall Street Journal, November 27th, page 8. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. What I'm trying to say to you, we are closer than I just stand here with the complete and utter assurance that you and I are about to see what is going to lead into the announcement, birth, and then resurrection of Antichrist. The exact opposite of Jesus. And the Gog and Magog war was described in Israel in Zechariah 14. There is a huge issue coming there that is going to completely and utterly destroy everything. So, let me see where I'm weighing here today. Uh-oh. What's the problem? Uh-oh. Ooh, man. Whew. 156. Oh my gosh. So, put it all together, and you got Antichrist soup, baby. Yes, and I believe it's absolutely possible that every single one of those creatures that John wrote about is coming. Because if you show me anywhere that says in the scriptures that this is all figurative, well, you're reading one of them 4-season Bibles where it says, Our Father / Mother who art in heaven. So you need to throw that in the trash like I threw that NIV in the trash. Garbage. I garbaged it. There was words in there that they changed around, like reassembled, just to say that they have their own version. There's no reason for it whatsoever, other than to make their own unique copy of the Bible. Now, there was one major thing that I'm not going to get into. Time's up. But we are a nation that does not give a crap about other people's human civil rights. We care about money. This is the love of money is the root of all evil. And, well, we are the vortex, the whirlwind, the cyclone of that demonic power right here in this country. So keep it up. Keep paying for abortions. Keep paying for murder for our brothers and sisters. Keep on keeping on. This has been another Get High and Preach broadcast. My credentials are in the living room. I'm not going to go get them, but I'm pretty sure I can take donations, and I absolutely, positively would. Right about now, broke. But that's not your problem. That's my problem. Anyway, if you ain't got the blood of Christ, you're going to hell. So please, get covered.